Oh no.
It's been a long time. So, what is your guys' favorite Japanese anime?
I only have one that I actually like.
I don't really watch much anime, so I'm gonna go default on Pokemon. That's the only one I've ever really watched.
I'm gonna go default and say Cowboy Bebop because. Oh, I'm a Cowboy Bebop fans, awesome. But I don't watch a lot of anime.
Yo, that is some really raunchy stuff. Why are you watching it?
What?
The one anime.
Never mind, I'm not going to give you any ideas then.
And the anime that is huge in Japan and no one knows here, Global 13. Which some people know. And they actually will be making a movie coming out in the US, and I will burn down the theater if it's not good. What?
Starring Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, right.
And then one more thing. For his sake, will you sign the top loader I got for $18?
$18.
What?
Wow.
Here.
With the controller?
Boy, you just caught him slipping again.
Wow. I'll sign it. I'll sign it with a Sharpie. It was Sharpie?
$18 without the controller is not worth it.
Just going to warn you.
Use my blood? He wants me dead. I don't know. I thought I answered the question last year very nicely. Do you have a Sharpie?
I'll get it.
We'll get a Sharpie. All right, but thanks a lot. We'll get back to you.
Maybe.
And just Pat sign it, or you want all to sign it?
I'll give you $19 for it.
Stop pointing in on Pat's action here. He's the NES punk.
Oh, and no
Just shrug
scribbling
it off.
out games.
There you go.
Oh, well, thanks.
All right, next question, please.
Okay, so I got two questions for you guys. All right, so first question. All of you guys are really successful on the internet and everybody watches your videos and everything like that. So I guess when you guys were my first question is, when you guys were starting out and when you got sponsored, was it more along the lines of like you guys just got lucky and someone saw your videos and say, hey, I should sponsor them, or was it more the people you knew?
First of all, would you say huge successful is a huge, like, overstatement?
Well, I mean, especially with you guys, since I just surpassed you in YouTube subscribers.
Shut up, Rudy.
He always seems like a nice guy on in
I'm a
video.
real
He's really a
dick.
bastard. He really is. It was a lot. No one watched my videos for the first, I think, year and a half.
No one still does.
Hey, don't take shots at me today.
It's so fun.
The funny thing was that like when I went to like events, like people didn't know me, fans didn't know me, but like the other video producers did. And so somehow they knew my work and respected it, but it just never got out there. It's just about, I guess, it is about who you know, and it is about just catching a break. And it is what it is.
You do need some luck, for sure. I went 6 months in real obscurity until, like less than 100 subscribers on YouTube, etc. Until I did that Earthbound video, the Earthbound review in retrospective. And that got posted on several places like Earthbound Central and Starman.net and other places, and that started the train rolling, really. And it really is a snowball effect. If you catch enough breaks, you'll catch more breaks, and then you keep working at it, you probably will get to it.
And then maybe you'll catch the eye of another up-and-coming YouTube guy, and then who knows what can happen.
Yeah, I owe all my success to Pat.
Yes. we got extremely lucky, actually. We had a lot of people kind of help us along the way, Pat being one of them. We first started out, we were uploading to screwtech.com, and Pat saw us.
User submission, we weren't really able to decide.
User submission, Pat saw us, and he contacted Billy, and Billy's like, hey, we're going to be on punkeffect.com. And I was like, the hell is punkeffect.com? What is it? And he's like, oh, it's Pat the NES Punk. I'm like, okay, I know that name. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. And then through him, we got hooked up with John and Lance with Retroware. Along with them, the All Gen guys, All Gen podcast helped us quite a bit, gave us a lot of airtime, if you will. So Gamester and Metal Jesus is here, so thank you guys.
We honestly just put the first episode together and was like, let's rip off American Pickers. Okay. And so we put it together not really knowing what to expect, and then when people enjoyed it, liked it, well, better keep doing it, and then
we'll take only I'm sorry.
So that's
good. So we do have a little bit more for you, so we do want to get everyone, so we're just going to kind of go like speed round.
Or if we don't get a question here, we're going to be at our booth
Well,
Right
we'll
afterwards?
we'll have some.
We have a few more minutes of questions.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do speed answers. I like that.
Thank you.
This next one's pretty quick. So far at this expo, what would you say is either the most awesome item or the best bargain that you guys have found so far?
Well, I got some Nintendo Power.
Hey, correction, had. Oh, you'll find out later.
Quick answer. Jackie Chan Kung Fu NES.
Nice.
I got a PC Duo given to me.
Wow.
Yes.
You ain't bad.
Yes. That annoys me. NES manuals for like 50 cents each in bulk. You can't get that anywhere else. If you go look for on eBay, it'll cost you $3 just to ship like 2 of them. So I mean, yeah, I cleaned up today.
Nice.
A lot of great vendors here, though.
Yeah, there are.
Hi, how many beds are there in Paula's house in Earthbound?
I believe there are 3. Maybe, yeah, I think there's 3.
Correct.
Yes!
3. You win something. You don't know what. You really win something.
You win pride.
I have all the pride.
You have all the pride in the room right now.
I love the guy who gets it. Or Gigas. Geeky.
Well,
Okay, so for all 4 of you, what is the worst game you've ever played?
Totally rad NES. Games. Garbage. Sucks.
Dash
What
Galaxy
do you
and the
want me to
Alien
do?
Asylum.
I don't know. I have to think about that. That question always. There's so many.
Dark Castle is really
That's
terrible.
the other one.
I did a CDI marathon for charity last year, and compared to, like, Dark Castle was by far the worst game. Like, the Zelda games on CDI were so much better. It's not even close, and that's pretty sad, so.
If you consider it a game, which I technically don't, Color of Dinosaurs is the worst game in NES. If you consider it a game.
I like Color
I
Dinosaurs.
haven't seen it here for sale. That thing is a bit rare, I guess.
Do you have an extra one you want to get rid of?
No, I don't have an extra one.
Someone's selling it in there.
Really? How much was it?
$70.
$70? What? Okay, sorry. We don't get thrown out.
I plead not guilty. Anyways, so I've heard rumors that GameStop is going to be carrying classic games.
I've heard that too. But we
Why do you
talked to
think-
someone yesterday that said no, wasn't happening. But I've heard that they're like sniffing to get back in the business and they help destroy it, which is great.
I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that it's just going to be an online store, but like I
Yeah,
said,
that's what I've heard. They're kind of. I know a store manager at a GameStop back home, and he's not really. I mean, they're looking into it.
Yeah.
So honestly, it'll probably happen just
Right.
to make our job harder.
I mean, you had the vacuum filled up by the mom and pop shops, which are great, and so I guess GameStop says, "Oh, we want to destroy them too." After we just swallowed up software, it says you're an electronic boutique, a Funkoland, Babbage's, and
But hey, if you want a phone plan, you can go there now.
Oh, great. You can buy a phone. You can buy a phone in GameStop. Phone stop.
So this came up a bit with the answers to the question about most disappointing game with Rue talking about SimCity and Populous. What do you think, in your thoughts, was the best PC to console port you've ever played?
I played the crap out of Civilization for the Super Nintendo.
I didn't like that port though.
Really?
I mean, I played it on the PC, so I didn't.
Okay.
You can't go from a mouse. If you went from a mouse to a controller's
I thought it was better than, well, okay, actually, but SimCity is also a very good port because they added a lot to that. They with the Mr. Wright with the green hair and everything. So I probably have to go with SimCity. That was an amazing game.
Wow, that's a tough one. You gotta skip me.
Skip me too, because I haven't done many PC games in my existence.
Oh, I'm gonna get the tomato stuff. I don't do PC gaming at all.
Suck.
Again, that's a strange question because most of the games I've had on PC, why would I play them on a console? That's why it's kind of like trying to think about
I
that.
didn't
Console
really have-
only.
I didn't have a PC worth of crap till I was in high school.
How's Dark Forces on the PlayStation? Is that good? It's not? It's not good for the PC one? Okay, then I don't have an answer. I was gonna lie, so yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, I remember you.
Hello?
So I'm just curious, how many of you went opening night, were excited for it, went and saw The Wizard, and what you thought after you were
I didn't see it opening night, but yes, you realize watching that movie just how kind of strange it is, and how it's a family drama.
It's disturbing.
It's a strange family drama with Christian Slater showing up for some reason, and then you have video games kind of on the periphery. So
You know what's really funny about that though? The word Nintendo is only mentioned like twice.
I did not know that.
It's an odd little fact about basically the Nintendo movie.
Rue's fun facts, everyone.
Actually, John D, one of the founders of Retroware TV, did a really amazing retrospective on the Wizard that's several years old, but he makes a very good case for it being basically a video game version of Rain Man.
It kind of is.
But it came out like 6 months before Rain Man.
You realize you just said the kid was retarded. That's not nice.
Oh, controversy.
But yeah, I didn't see it opening night, but
The coolest thing about it was you got a little pamphlet book, a little like mini issue Nintendo Power. I don't know who was alive then to have that, and it advertised basically the Nintendo World Championships. So in a way, the Wizard was just a commercial for Nintendo World Championships and Super Mario Brothers 3. That's
Yeah, dude, when I saw
I don't know if it's
Super
sort of
Mario
power
on that,
people,
I was
yeah.
like, I cannot wait for this game. I didn't see it opening night either, but the movie's awesome.
I loved it as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw it on opening night. I do own it now on a DVD 2-pack with Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and
That's
Dagger,
it.
yes.
I'm sorry, that's a good movie.
Two comic books.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more questions, and then we have to other stuff we have to do real quick. It's a long panel.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Pat, not so much, but.
I will kill you.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for Rondo of Blood, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just to get that face on Pat right now.
What's your question, sir?
Okay, this is for Jay.
Oh, gosh.
You're obviously very, very handsome.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Whoa, tap the brakes.
Whoa, wait, let the man finish. Let him finish.
For a guy, you're good looking.
Oh, thank you.
He also wears women's deodorant.
That's a true story.
Look, hang on, wait. Let me explain this real quick.
Discovered a lot of things we can
So look, hang on, just wait a minute. Let me just defend myself here. I'm not denying that, because I do. But look, I ran into deodorant one time back when I was like, I don't know, 19. And the girl I was dating at the time, she's like, just use some of mine. And I didn't want to like stink and shit, so I put some on and...
Stinking crap.
Sorry, stinking crap. Stink like crap. So I used her deodorant and it's just better than men's deodorant. Sorry.
Okay.
So...
Did you smell like Teen Spirit?
No, it was Dove powder. Y'all really want to know. Was that your question?
I planned that all out. But, I'm a skinny guy, so I'm just kind of wondering, what can I do?
This is getting weird. Hang on a second. Oh, like to bulk up and whatnot?
How can I
Well, first of all, go to the gym. I mean, that's number one. You gotta, you're not gonna get muscles playing video games.
Good advice.
It's a lot to do with genetics, honestly, but just a lot of protein, like weight gainer, weight shakes, stuff like that.
Okay. What are we doing here? This isn't doing video games.
I like your question.
I'm liking you less and less, sir.
Now I want to ask for
I like this guy.
I want to ask Pat for some dating tips now.
Final person.
Hey, so
Hello.
this is mostly directed at the game chasers. I was wondering, when you go into a store and you're filming and you tell the staff, what you do and you go hunting video games, how do you think that influences the deals that you get?
That's a good question.
Do you
That
think
is
it's
a very good
negatively
question.
or positively? Because they might cut you a deal to get in the video, but then they might also be suspicious of what you're doing.
Honestly, there's no way to know because there's nothing overtly, said or anything like that. It's just sometimes I guess we can kind of pay for the games. It's like, would we have gotten this good of a deal or maybe not this good of a deal if the cameras were on or off? There's really no way of knowing.
Yeah.
I can't think of any examples where it may have benefited or hurt us. Can you?
No, not really, honestly.
Sometimes in the flea market vendors, however, I think they see the camera and they're
They
like,
freak out on
what's
this.
going on here,
Yeah.
Because,
Actually,
it's hard to
Seattle
explain them.
last year, during the console at.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to buy,
Turbo, right?
yes,
Turbo
exactly.
Duo, right.
Yeah.
And so the owner said, we can shoot stuff. We started shooting. I started trying to get a good deal on this, and she's like, slowly backing away. I'm freaking out.
As soon as we turned on the camera, she clammed up and was just like, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, so that's a good question. I'm sorry we don't have a better answer for you, but it's just not that, I don't know, there's no really way to figure that out, I guess.
That's fair.
All right, well, thanks. And that's the Q&A. We have about 10, 15 minutes left. And one of the things we wanted to do, unfortunately, there's a couple videos that we're going to show today. We're running out of time. There's actually a new hat video that
No one wants to see that.
No one wants to see that though. Well, that'll probably be on Retroware TV, I guess, early next week. There was like an early version, a rough cut of it I was going to show you guys. It's a Zapper game. On Retroware TV, one of the things we talked about before was there's things that we can't do ourselves. So right now on Retroware TV, the past couple of weeks, there's been like a Zapper